Understanding Seam Guide, an essential sewing tool. Hello, and welcome to another English language learning video. Today, we're going to explore a term that's very specific to the world of sewing: seam guide. Whether you're a sewing enthusiast or just looking to expand your English vocabulary, understanding this term can be quite handy. So, let's thread the needle and dive right in. A seam guide is a tool used in sewing to help maintain a consistent distance from the edge of the fabric to the line of stitching. It ensures that the seams are straight and uniform, which is crucial for both the appearance and construction of the garment or project. Seam guides can be built into a sewing machine, or they can be separate tools that you place on the machine or fabric. There are various types of seam guides available, each serving a slightly different purpose. Built-in seam guides. These are the lines marked on the needle plate of a sewing machine. Magnetic seam guides. A small tool that attaches to the metal throat plate on a sewing machine. Adjustable seam guides. These attach to the sewing machine and can be moved to different widths. Seam guide rulers. Separate rulers that help measure the seam allowance before sewing. Understanding these tools and how to use them can enhance your sewing experience or just add to your English vocabulary related to crafts. Using a seam guide is quite straightforward. You would typically set the guide to your desired seam allowance. Then, as you sew, you keep the edge of the fabric aligned with the guide. This helps in achieving a professional-looking and consistent seam. Seam allowances are the area between the fabric edge and the stitching line on two or more pieces of material being stitched together. They can vary depending on the project or pattern requirements. Knowing what a seam guide is and how it relates to seam allowances is crucial for sewing projects. This is where the precision of a seam guide becomes invaluable. That's a wrap on seam guides. I hope this video has shed some light on what a seam guide is and why it's such an essential tool in sewing. Remember, whether you're a beginner or a seasoned sewer, a good understanding of your tools can make all the difference in your projects. Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this explanation helpful. Happy sewing, and happy learning!